Do you ever get the feeling that you just don't belong? When you try to get it all right, but end up getting it all wrong? Do you ever get the feeling that you just don't belong? When you try to get it all right, but you end up getting it all wrong. You say it's the same shit, just a different year. So force a change and hit a different gear. You're better than your situation. So much better than your situation. Don't stop trying. Don't stop fighting. When the world takes you down, come back with a vengeance. This is a new day, nothing can stop this. You feel bad, pick yourself up off the floor. It's time to crawl out, time to go all out. This is the time to earn something more. Don't stop trying. Don't stop fighting. When the world takes you down, come back with a vengeance. Don't give up. Don't you quit. You can do this. Come back with a vengeance. Don't give up. Don't you quit. You can do this. Come back with a vengeance. Don't stop trying. Don't stop fighting. When the world takes you down, come back with a vengeance. Don't stop trying. Don't stop fighting. When the world takes you down, come back with a vengeance. Don't give up. Don't you quit. You can do this. Come back with a vengeance. Come back with a vengeance. Come back with a vengeance.
Alrighty, what is going on, chat? We are live. We are live. We are here. It is Friday evening for some more MyGM, baby. It's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. Fresh out of the gym. We showered. We had a little chicken and rice, and now we're gonna have a little Dunkin' coffee. I already started it, but it's still good. So what's going on, everybody? How's everybody's Friday going? Talk to me. Talk to me. Hit the chat. Let me know what's going on. Jack Cub, first one in here. Thank you guys very much. Everybody who's in here, thank you very much. But, of course, Jack, OG, one of our moderators. Thank you. Owen Freeman in here. Newer channel member. Thank you very much. Dropping that new LA Knight emoji. I updated some of the emojis after the last stream. We added the Gunther one, and then I updated the Cody, McIntyre, Rollins, LA Knight, Reigns, and CM Punk ones. Because they were kind of older, and they were kind of, like, zoomed out a little bit, so I wanted them to be like more updated pictures and closer up so you could see them better. So I updated those the other day. Checkmate in the chat, what is going on? Said, really, Noah, you're gonna make me choose between SmackDown and the stream right now? Let me pull out the laptop real quick. Hey, fuck SmackDown. They're invading my time. I'm on normal time. SmackDown's the one who's in London at 3 o'clock. I'm on normal time here. I'll be watching SmackDown at 8 p.m. Eastern here in the States. So I guess, some of you are watching right now. I guess good thing you honestly reminded me of that, because Now, I won't go on social media so I don't get spoiled. We're going to be here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But Bad Dog 20, what's going on? Blake the Snake, thank you for stopping by. Zach Bowen, time for the battle of Nick Aldis and Noah Nation Gaming. Let's go. Yeah, dude, I'm taking Nick Aldis down. Season 2, baby. We did the draft at the end of last episode. We are starting fresh here. It is Season 2 of NXT MyGM. It's going to be good. Freddy's Universe, what is going on? One of our channel members. Dude, Owen's in here. Freddy's in here. Awesome Bros Inc. Thank you for stopping by. One of our best supporters, no doubt about it. I see you're not promising all 25 weeks this time around. Hell no, dude. Hell no. I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to hang out. I don't know, probably like 2 hours, something like that, like we've been doing. And then just, you know, end somewhere around there. Whenever I start to fade. Whenever the coffee hasn't fully kicked in yet. But when I start coming down from the coffee high, then we'll probably end the stream. But we're here, baby. We're fresh. We're ready to go. Appreciate everybody's in here, man. Make sure to hit the like button down below. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night. First announcement for Backlash. Yes, the first match announcement for Backlash. First PLE of the Universe Mode season. Went up today. Well, I just went into Universe Mode. about to start saying with spoilers. Fuck. Distracted me. First, but match of Backlash on April the 27th got announced today in the community tab. If you did not see it, Braun Breaker defending the WWE Championship against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in a triple threat matchup. It's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one on April 27th, baby. And hopefully, we hit our sub goal by then, which is 15,000. We are currently, the sub goal on the screen isn't updating. So let me check right now. I just put it at like a rough 1,300 or 1,350. 1,350, I can't talk. 13,500 when we started it. We currently have 13,676 subscribers. Thank you guys very much, obviously. But I want to hit that goal of 15,000 by April the 27th, which is Backlash, the first Universe Mode PLE. So definitely, if you're watching this live or if you're watching the replay, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to gain some access to the Backlash kickoff show on April 27th, plus Spring Stampede, which is a live event exclusively for channel members on April the 12th, hit that join button down below, become a No Nation Gaming channel member. I believe we are up to like 48. We might actually hit 50. It doesn't show me the exact number when I look on my computer here. Let me check. Jack with a super, since I can't renew my channel membership because my online banking won't let me. Here's money instead. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it as always, dude. Very kind of you. OG supporter, man. What were we saying? I'm currently up to 48 channel members, which is freaking awesome, man. So thank you guys very much. Hit that join button down below if you want to become a No Nation Gaming channel member. Again, Jack, thank you very much. Goes a long way. Okay. Season 2 of MyGM. We have 2 Hall of Fame trophies. We currently are sitting at 2,309,996 fans. We are ranked number 3, which is a load of crap. But, you know, it is what it is. We are in Switzerland this week. I do appreciate that the tiers and everything we unlocked in Season 1 obviously carries over. Our budget is pretty small this week because we did pretty well in the draft. We went pretty deep, I would say. That's what she said. We obviously retained all of our champions when we kicked things off. So currently, if you're new here and you haven't watched any of the Season 1 streams, which was only 2 streams. We knocked out the whole thing in, what, like 5 hours in between 2 streams. It was sick. Ilya Dragunov and Tyler Bate, who's all the way down there, is currently our NXT Tag Team Champions. Liv Morgan, currently our Women's Champions. Scarlett and Zoe Stark, our Tag Champs. As you can see, Andrade, our current NXT Champion. We also have Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy, which we already said in the last stream. We'll definitely be teaming them up against Dragunov and Bate. We have Braun Strowman, Rhea Ripley, Isla Dawn, obviously, Alba Fire, Austin Theory, Jacob Fatu. Let me hear you in the chat. What I was gonna go Fatu, but I think the I love you Solo is still up there. So let me hear you in the chat. Hit me with some prayer hands or something, dude. Something for Jacob Fatu. We have Roxanne Perez. We have Lyra Valkyria, Grayson Waller, Tiffany Stratton, and Baron Corbin, who I still think should have a job in WWE, but unfortunately, the powers that be don't agree. So, you know, it is what it is. Look at all those I love you solos. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. All right, so let's go look at our power cards real quick. What do we got here? Select. I'm fucking with Raw and SmackDown this season. I mean, we already did last season, but like we got to up the ante this season. You know what I mean? So bad advertising. Well, it's they merged it together, but it's bad advertising. Select an opposing brand who must use a tier 1 advertising logistic during next week's show. Who's number 1 right now? Let's check that, dude. Can I not check? Who's number 1? Whatever. I think it's Adam Pearce. Fuck Adam Pearce. He's the one who's giving me the worst trade offers. Which, by the way, we put up a good short here on YouTube. We put it on Instagram and TikTok as well yesterday of singing the NXT Wild and Young song from back in the day. Shout out to whoever originally said that in the chat. Like last week, I think it was, on a stream. Because it triggered a whole clip. So thank you guys very much. Go like it if you haven't already. Select a superstar on your roster to immediately gain 30 ring XP. Who should we give the boost to? Let's give it to, let's give it to Braun Strowman. Yeah, let's give it to Braun Strowman, dude. He'll probably have a good, good year here in universe mode. Oh my goodness. MyGM. We're playing MyGM. Nah, I support my tribal chief Roman Reigns, so can't do that. Yo. You can throw your ones in the chat. That works too, dude. That works too. That works too. Baron Corbin should have been WWE champion at least once. I agree. He could have been. 2017 would have. Listen, I like Jinder Mahal personally, but his title run sucked. It's no fault of his own. Vince just booked him like shit. Baron Corbin could at least probably take bad booking and at least made it a little bit better. Adam Pearce trade offer sucked too. Facts, dude. They both suck, honestly. I appreciate that the CPUs actually offer trades, but they don't offer good trades. So it's like, are they really doing me any good type of thing? You know what I mean? Select an opposing brand next week. 5 superstars on their roster will permanently lose 1 promo skill. All right, so we'll hit Adam Pearce with something too. We're coming out strong, baby. Week 1. I don't got time for no crap here. Title matches booked for this week will receive a large yes. Okay, because we're probably gonna do a whole champion show. I don't have any superstars to use that on. Okay. All right, so I think we're looking pretty good. Mess with that afterwards. All right, so what do we... Oh, look at Freddy's Universe, dude. Roman versus Seth versus Breaker. It is going down Sunday night, April the 27th at Backlash, baby. Andrade. Gonna go one-on-one here. Who should we give the push to? Austin Theory or Jacob Fatu? I was thinking Braun Strowman, but I would have to turn him heel, and I just want to get into it here. So maybe we can still turn him heel. But who should challenge Andrade for the NXT Championship? Austin Theory or Jacob Fatu? And honestly, maybe we'll put that as like a co-main event because I think the tag will do better. So let's do Dragunov and Tyler versus Bray and Howdy, who we should also turn heel, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's do Andrade versus, who you guys saying here? Freddy's Universe says Theory. Jacob Fatu says because I love Solo. All right, I'm going to need a tiebreaker. Is it going to be Theory or Jacob Fatu challenging Andrade? Jack Huss said Baron Corbin. I needed a heel though. We're going like I was honestly gonna go Braun Strowman, but I need to turn him heel. So let's just do either Theory or Jacob Fatu. Grayson Waller's an option as well, but his popularity is pretty low. No, so is Theory and Fatu's, but they're closer together. Zach says Jacob Fatu. Owen says Jacob Fatu. All right, Jacob Fatu it is. Owen said any matchups for the next Raw. I mean, look, I think I have my Universe Mode Google Doc open here. Did I announce anything? Well, we already announced Lyra and Isla for the Intercontinental Championship. That'll be Raw this coming Monday on Universe Mode. We're also going to kick off, I can announce this here, because it's not really like a big deal. We're also going to kick off a little bit of an Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Eliminator on Raw this coming Monday on Universe Mode. We're going to have a triple threat match this week, triple threat match next week. Winner's going to fight each other in 2 weeks to crown Solo Sikoa's next Intercontinental Championship challenger for the Backlash pay-per-view. This coming Monday, it'll be Kevin Owens versus Santos Escobar versus Tony D'Angelo. That's coming up on Raw Universe Mode this Monday night. And it's going to be a good one. WWC Wrestling Company, how you doing? How do you ensure a certain superstar wins in your Universe Mode? Well, I play every match, so if I want to play as the winner, I'll play as the winner. But sometimes and a lot of times, I'll play as the loser. That way the viewer has no idea if the person I'm controlling or not is going to win. But I book everything in advance, and I just play the matches, so I know, what the outcome that I need. All right, we will go. Liv Morgan. We'll probably do the Unholy Union versus the tag champs. That makes the most sense. So you know what? We can do a big fatal 4-way here because we got the women for it. Liv, Rhea. We'll go. I would put Roxanne in this, but it's Tiffany and Lyra both got the blue around them, so that probably means it'll be better. Dude, our roster's kind of stacked this season, dude. I think we have a better roster now than we did at the beginning of last season. Isla Dawn, who's gone through a ton of tag team partners, but finally has her correct one. What was our commissioner goal? I never checked. Have at least one underground match this week. I mean, we could make Andrade and Jacob Fatu an underground match. Makes me think, should we switch this, though? Nah, because Dragunov's still the most popular. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's turn, should we turn Braun Strowman or Baron Corbin heel? I'm sure one of these guys, we don't have a North American champion right now. We don't have a North American champion right now. I just remembered that. So we're going to have to crown a North American champion soon, but we'll worry about that. We'll do that on week 2. But who should we turn heel? Corbin or Strowman? Strowman bread. Corbin. Alright. Thank you, because I'm trying to do Universe Mode episodes 2 and the wrong people keep winning. Yeah, I just play. I play on normal difficulty, so it's not too much of a headache. And sometimes you guys will even see, and I really didn't do this till like a couple months ago, sometimes I'll play with 2 controllers just because I want a certain style of match. I need a certain ending. And I just kind of learned to do it by just having both controllers like right here so I could switch real fast. But yeah, man. All you need is your tribal chief and your roster would be perfect. Well, we had Roman Reigns all season 1, and then he got injured at the end, so fuck him. Jack is right. What did Jack say? Oh, Roman Reigns. Alright, you guys are saying Baron Corbin heel. You got it. And then who else we got? Who's not working this week? We also could put Theory and Waller together. So I'll keep that in mind. But let's do a little call-out promo here. Theory, gonna call out. Actually, you know what? Let's save the money. Save the money. We'll do a Roxanne Perez promo, and then we'll just keep that blank. It's fine. The rest of everybody will be in action next week. All right, I'm liking this show. I think this is a banger first week. We're in Switzerland. I'm always right. Jack, come on. Always? That's crazy. You know what I noticed when I was getting ready for this stream? Total side note. Let me get this coffee in first. This is like the 3rd stream in a row that I threw a black tank top on beforehand, and we got the backwards hat. You guys probably think I'm wearing the same thing every day. It's not true. It's just all of the last streams mostly. I've just gotten home from the gym, and even after a shower, I'm still like hot. So I'm like, I don't want to wear sleeves, so I just throw one of these on, and then here we are. So I just thought about that beforehand. I was like, should I wear another black tank top on stream? They're going to think like I'm a dirty fuck. But I'm not. I just took a shower. I just wanted to wear a tank top. So, there's a fun story for you. Try an advertising promo to gain extra cash. Will do. Remind me when we're booking week 2. Remind me. Is Strowman doing something of relevance in Universe this year? I do have some Braun Strowman plans. It's been a while since he's been on Universe mode. Not going to say when he'll be back, but he will be back, and we do have some stories lined up for him. Advertising gets money. Good to know. Yes, always, every single time, I'm willing to go as far and say if more people listen to me, then lives will be excellent. Oh, Jack. How we appreciate you. All right. Week 1, we're kicking things off. Scarlett and Zoe Stark defending the NXT Tag Team Championships against the Unholy Union. Isla's ran through a lot of partners. Will Alba be the one to help her out and win back the titles. Not just yet. 3.5-star great matchup, though. We kicked off a rivalry, so maybe the Unholy Union's day will come, but it won't be tonight in Switzerland. This is going to be a banger. Honestly, this anything here could have been the main event. Like, so I'm interested to see, actually, for once, what the little thing's going to say. It's probably going to be like, oh, poor opener, or this, that, and the other. It's always saying some dumb shit. But this is a stacked show. We got Liv, Rhea, Tiffany, and Lyra. Fatal 4-way for the belt. And Mommy is on top, dude. 4-star amazing matchup. Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley rivalry kicks off. Stratton and Lyra Valkyria rivalry kicks off. All right. Shocked SmackDown. Shocked Stratton didn't go to SmackDown on the draft. We got some plans for Tiffany Stratton. Don't you worry. All right, we got an underground matchup here. I forgot to put the champion? Oh, no, the title's on the line. Yeah, title's on the line. I don't know why I thought that. Andrade and Jacob Fatu. It's an underground matchup because that was our commissioner goal. And we're trying to please the boss here. The winner, Jacob Fatu, takes the NXT Championship. Holy hell. 3.5-star great matchup. New rivalry created. This is going to be the year, dude. Season 2 is going to be the year for NXT. Baron Corbin promo, turns heel. And then we have our main event, the Wyatts versus Tyler Bate and Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Who's it going to be, chat? It is going to be the Wyatts taking the title. 4-star amazing match. This is a great week to start. We hit Raw and SmackDown with the power cards. We had a banger show. We hit our commissioner goal, new rivalries, new champions. If we don't win, I'm going to be fuming. We'll find out in 24 more weeks here on MyGM. New rivalry created, new champs as well. Is Jordan Grace going to be in Universe after a DLC comes out? I don't know. You're just going to have to wait and see. Here we go with SmackDown here. Gunther and Kaiser and their promo attire from this past Monday night's Raw Universe mode. Still riding with Iron Sheik, dude. They got Axiom versus Iron Sheik. Oh, CPU. How silly you are. Wendy Choo Choo and Nikita Lyons for the freaking women's title in the main event of Raw. Oh, CPU. How silly you are. Poor opening. Whatever. Sluts. We got 3.5 stars, 4 stars, 3.5, 4 stars. I mean, I don't care what this little results tab says. This is a banger show. What's going on, Benjamin? Said, what's up, Noah? Love the videos. Thank you very much, Benjamin. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you a lot. Appreciate you checking out the vids. Good to see the family as tag team champions, even though it is in a video game. Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. He's bringing back James Ellsworth. Fuck James Ellsworth, dude. Talk about a story that aged poorly, dude. Anytime I see something from SmackDown Live in 2016 and it's got James Ellsworth on it, I'm just like, ugh. It was funny for like a couple of weeks, and then it just got real old by the time he was like still there. It was good to SmackDown Live 2016 though. Good times. Can we have more insight on Raw? Nah. No more spoilers. Why did you decide to skip Mania Hollywood in the Universe mode? Because, dude, it's kind of off camera. Hold on. Let's, you see that Mania poster back there, dude? WrestleMania 40, I was there, dude. I'm way more biased towards that arena. So once that arena was in the game, I was like, fuck Hollywood, we're going to Philly. And now it's going to be, now they have to keep up that trend, which is great. And, you know, we got the Bloodline Edition. If you bought it, you get the Las Vegas arena, probably sometime in the summer. So next year's Universe Mode WrestleMania will be in Vegas. And listen, if there's ever a year where they don't do that, hopefully Mania 39 will just be in the game and then we'll just go back and use that. Look at these power cards we're getting. Alright, we're still in third, but it was a great week. I'm confident in our brand here. Community creations, that's true too. Adam Pierce, what was that stunt you just pulled? Yeah, you gotta get dirty if you want to win. Eyelid on. Zoe cheated me in the last match. I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks. Of course. We just kicked off a rivalry. I need a bigger test. I want to go up against both Scarlett and Lyra this week. Well, that's kind of throws a curveball in, Zoe. Like, Scarlett's your partner. You got a feud with Isla and Alba right now, and Lyra just started a feud with Tiffany. So, like, I think I'm gonna have to say no and just suffer that you're gonna be a little mad here. You're messing up my booking plans. Sorry, Zoe. She jumped ship. I remember I don't know if she was on SmackDown or Raw, but she was the one who jumped ship to NXT. So don't talk to me like that. Speaking of James Ellsworth, did you see Mella being very entitled and bratty in a recent interview? I didn't, dude. I pay very little attention. You know what I did see? I saw Mandy Rose bitching about, oh, I'm actually the first double champion in NXT history, and then everybody clowned on her because she's not. She unified 2 titles. She didn't hold 2 titles. It's 2 different things. And I think she made a video trying to, like, explain herself, and I didn't even watch it, but I was like, what an idiot, dude. Go touch yourself on OnlyFans or something, you weirdo. Demonetized. All right. I remember that time when James Ellsworth was in the ring. Dean Ambrose came in, hit the dirty deeds, and turned around and immediately left. That I do remember. I also remember when I'm not saying James didn't have a couple of good moments. It just got old after a while. When he was in the Rumble and Dean Ambrose came out, and after they already split them 2 up, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck it, dude. I'm hyping James Ellsworth up. We're gonna rush the ring together," and he just lets Ellsworth go by himself. I think that was the 2017 Rumble. Island DMs, nothing new. Nothing new. Omos is the world champion. Facts, dude. Like, CPU's crazy. I like Omos, though. I think there's a role for him. I don't know what it is, but there's probably a role for him. Can we have a Backlash announcement or teaser like the DLC teasers? 3 key words? Nah, dude. We're full throttle in the Backlash build now. We got through week 1. You know, setting the stage a little bit. We got through the draft. Backlash builds off to the races, dude. I already edited. I still have to commentate it, but I already edited Raw for Monday this morning. So, I know it's a banger show, dude. We're starting down the road of storylines, dude. Don't get me wrong, man. I know you guys are excited, but you just gotta wait, cause pace is a virtue. All right. What do we got here? Select an opposing brand. Next week, one of their contracts will be reduced by 2 weeks. Monday Night Raw. Fuck you, Adam Pearce. One randomly booked. This is a $49,000 power card. Jesus. One randomly booked tornado tag match on your show will receive a higher rating than normal. Do not let me confirm this show without booking a tornado tag team matchup. We're going to use this. For the love of the game, baby. For the love of the game. We did crown a North American champion as well. So we'll do... Well, I'll just do it right now so we don't forget. There we go. Tornado tag team matchup. Keep that rivalry going. We're going to do... Braun and Corbin. You know, let's do that. We'll do that in the opening match. Nah. Yeah, we'll do it in the mid-card. Braun and Corbin to crown the North American champion. Okay. Remember special guest referee? Yeah, dude. I was supposed to do that the one week and then I forgot. I wish there was more match types, dude. Like, let me get a 6-man tag or something, man. Like, why is MyGM so limited with that? Makes no sense. I wonder if I do 2 tornado tag team matches if we'll have the same result. We'll do Rhea and Lyra versus Liv and Tiffany. What's my commissioner goal? Have at least one last man standing match this week? Oh my god. Where'd it go? Isla and Zoe. No running. And a last man standing. And then we'll do a call out promo with Scarlett and Alba. Get them on the show. Gotta find something for Roxanne Perez, dude, but we'll worry about that next week. Wait, the title wasn't on the line. I've lied. I forgot to put the title on the line. Andrade's still the champ. My bad, guys. My bad. Advertising promo. Thank you. All right, so Jacob Fatu is owed a championship matchup, so we will do that. What did I promise Grayson Waller? Promise Grayson Waller a specialty match within 2 weeks. Oh, shit. Does it have to be no holds barred? Like, fuck. All right, fuck it, dude. Grayson Waller is unfortunately going to have to take Corbin's spot here. That's just what's going to have to be done. And we don't piss him off. Advertising promo with Corbin. So a little bit of an odd show, But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Me and our commissioner goal, we're giving Grayson Waller and Isla Dawn what was promised. Oh. Roxanne Perez. That might have been old, actually. Whatever. All right, let me catch up with chat real quick. I remember 3 years ago seeing James Ellsworth as a champion in an all-women's wrestling promotion. Yeah, he seems like the kind of weird guy who would do something like that. Mandy is a clown, bro. I was laughing at her when she said, I did nothing wrong to get fired, and then the internet stuck up for her like simps were hard. Yeah, dude, like, listen, it's one thing. You can do whatever you want, you know? You could do whatever you want to make your money, but, like, at the time, she was, I don't know if she was still NXT champion or if she had just lost it, but, like, she was, like, the woman in NXT for, like, a year. You're representing the company, like, you can't, you have to, like, be a professional. You can't be, like, selling your yitties online. So, yes, you did do something to get fired. Like, come on, man. Do you post-commentate? Yeah, like, I'll record all the footage, edit it together, and then I'll commentate over top of it. What was your favorite WrestleMania that you did? Definitely the one that just went by on 2K24. Definitely that one. Don't forget to cut advertising promo. Got that in there. Thank you, guys. Zach, Freddie, thank you, guys. Need 6-man tag matches. We do. Who do you see as the future of WWE? Dude, the guys that we're using, you know, in universe mode. Breaker, Dragunov, Mello, Trick. Obviously, Jacob Fatu will probably be a champion within the next 2 years. Definitely those guys. What's your favorite cheat meal? Honestly, I don't really have, like, cheat meals, dude, because I've been on a bulk since, like, August, and obviously, like, I've been trying to do a clean bulk. I'm not out here dirty bulking, just getting bullshit calories in. But, I don't know, dude. Such a typical answer to be like, I like pizza, but, like, I do be liking pizza, dude, so, like, maybe that, I don't know. Alright. We got Rhea and Lyra versus Liv and Tiffany. It's all cloudy outside, dude. So unenthusiastic and boring. I'm about to close my blinds in a minute because it's killing my vibe. Holy shit. Classic matchup. 4.5 stars. That should have been the main event. Oh, well, we had that tornado tag thing on, too. I forgot. Baron Corbin promo. Got us some money. Thank you for your sacrifice, Corbin. Strowman and Waller in a no-holds-barred match for the North American Championship. Doing what we got to do here. The winners... or the winner, is Braun Strowman. 3-star good matchup. Strowman wins the belt. Grayson Waller, first match, immediately injured for 1 week. Is what it is. Andrade and Jacob Fatu promo. Fatu owed a title matchup. Last woman standing matchup, Isla Dawn versus Zoe Stark. The winner is going to be... Zoe Stark, 1/2 of the tag team champions. 1.5 star. Disappointing? Really? Thought it'd be at least a 2.5 star. Whatever. And then we got our main event. Another tornado tag for the belts. The Wyatts versus Dragunov and Bate. The Wyatts retain the championships. 4-star matchup. It's going to say something along the lines of opener should have been the main event because it got half a more star rating than the main event. That's what it's gonna say. Fraxium, dude. They always are teasing a Fraxium split up, and I'm just like, can they fucking not? A split between Axiom and Nathan Frazier would do those guys absolutely no good right now. They need to be a tag team for a very long time on the main roster. She wasn't just selling them, she was promoting her leaks, which anyone can see for free if WWE advertised their products to kids. Which they did heavily at the time. They're just weird. Yeah, I don't know. One of my buddies has a saying. It's called OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected. And I think that's fucking hilarious. Some people would probably get butthurt about that, but I think it's funny. Shockingly, we got an amazing booking here. We got an amazing booking. So, a win is a win, dude. Grayson Waller might have went down for 1 week, but we did give him what we promised, so he can't get mad at us. Can't get mad at us. How do we lose money this week? Whatever. Hill from WWE, LFG, and our 2 or 3 from WWE Evolve. I think are the next big stars in WWE. Zenith Sterling. Yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't watched any Evolve or LFG. So I have no idea who you guys are talking about, dude. There's a couple of the like WWE ID guys that I recognize. That I hope actually move on to NXT and stuff eventually. But besides that, I don't know anything that's going on in those shows. People get hurt. People get butt hurt over anything nowadays. Yeah. And I think I just don't care as much. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Can you do a Bray Wyatt tribute in universe? I mean, there's really no reason to. That was like, he passed like almost 2 years ago. So what is this? Selected opposing Brandon to have five randomly selected superstars that cannot be booked in matches next week. Adam Pearce, I mean, he did get me back. Of course it had to be my tag champs, one half of my women's champs. At least one of them was also Grayson Waller as well. Is what it is. Is what it is. Sean Hughes with the soup. Yo, brother, how you doing? What's up to the nation? Yo, Sean Hughes, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Thank you for being a channel member. That extra goes a long way. It really does. So I appreciate, all my channel members, and I definitely appreciate the extra super chat, man. Thank you very much, Sean. Loney Jones, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Just in time for me to be praising the channel members, dude. Thank you guys. Yo, I was toying with this idea. We're obviously on a sub goal right now. We're trying to hit 15,000 subs by April 27th, which is, as I've said for a million times, the first PLE of Universe Mode this year. It's Backlash, yada yada yada. If we can get, we're almost at 50 channel members. So like, if we can get like 5 channel members, I was gonna say like in this stream, like 5 new channel members on this stream, and maybe if that happened, that'd be huge. But like, that might be pushing my luck. But like, I was toying about being like, listen, guys, here's the members goal. We hit this shit, then. But like maybe, look, I don't even know what I was gonna reward you guys with. Like maybe an extra live event. Like we got Spring Stampede on the 12th. Channel members know there's gonna be one either the last weekend of May, first weekend of June. But I was thinking about even throwing another one somewhere in between there if we get 5 channel members. I'm not saying it has to be in this stream, but maybe like before Backlash 2. I don't know. But just throwing that out there. So I love giving back to the channel members. Yada yada yada. But, I don't know. That's just kind of a loose thing. You guys are pouring things in the chat right now. Oh, my God. Jack with another super set. Another one. Like, wow, what's his name? Another. What's that guy's name? What is that guy's name? DJ Cat. Another one. There it is. Thank you, guys. Loney Jones with the $4 super chat as well. You guys are showing me lots of love tonight, man. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you to no end. You guys have no idea, dude. DJ Khaled, thank you. I was like, dude, that's literally all I know about this dude is like his memes. Why couldn't I think of his name? Great Balls of Fire. Freddie, if we hit that goal, if we got 5 new channel members in this stream alone, I would do Great Balls of Fire as a live event. Not a real Universe Mode PLE, but as one of the live events. Which, as channel members know, are part of universe mode. It's not like some bullshit. Like, we put some good stuff in there. Especially Spring Stampede. I think it's going to be a fun show. Nonetheless, thank you guys for all the love and support. How come you can't gift memberships like on other channels? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know if that's something you unlock like at a certain goal. It might be. Because like how I can only add so many emojis and like stuff with memberships. Like I have to hit a certain amount of members before I can add like another emoji or something like that. So I'm not sure. It doesn't say when I go to like my like YouTube studio and stuff. So honestly, I'm gonna look at that later tonight. I want to figure out that because you could do that on Twitch. Like I just gifted a sub to one of my friends on one of my friends' stream the other night, but I don't know why you can't do that on YouTube. All right, let's play a little bit. As Pagers, what is going on? Hopefully, Ilya Dragunov will have a good title run in this universe mode. I'm looking forward to it, man. I think Backlash is going to be a real fun time on universe mode for Ilya Dragunov. Just brought in a physical trainer. You can have him long enough to train. Can't afford to lose any superstars this week. What is that emoji? Is that a flashlight or something? I can't, it doesn't like tell me. Wait, if I hover over it, will it tell me? No, it doesn't. Try to become a channel member. It says I have to confirm the purchase through the app. Yeah, Jack, don't go into debt. All right, don't go into debt. All right, it's not that important. Have at least one gauntlet eliminator match this week. Can't wait for Backlash from France. Appreciate you. We unlock some. Should we do Pyro or Gorilla? Let's do Pyro. New perk for Rhea Ripley. Very nice. Submission match. Ambulance match. Do ambulance match. I have to book Rhea in an ambulance match. Not this week, but soon enough. Got any power cards here? Trip to the underground. I don't want to buy anything because we got a small budget this week. Use the network special. Gain some fans. Alright, what do we gotta do? We gotta book a gauntlet eliminator this week. Probably do that with the women, maybe. Rhea, Liv, Tiffany, and Lyra. And we put the belt on the line, keep all of those feuds going. Giovanni, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Freddie, I appreciate you. You don't have to tell everybody to become a channel member. Thank you though, man. I appreciate you. Oh, let me confirm this. Oh, there you go. I was like, what? Alright, Jacob Fatu owed a championship match, so we'll give that to him. Let's see. Strowman. Well, Grayson Waller's out this week anyway. Roxanne Perez needs a match. You know what? Let's just use... Alright, hold on. Let me think this through. I guess I have so many thoughts up here. So many thoughts. Strowman and... Let's go Corbin. Let's give it to Baron Corbin. Alright, this might be a bit of a weaker week since some of our talent is out, but we'll do a little triple threat there with the women. And then Dragunov, get us some money. Theory, get us some money too. Alright. Alright. No, I have the money, just won't let me confirm it for some reason. I don't know what's going on, and I can't be bothered calling my bank, so I'm just stuck with it. Jack's on the phone with his bank. Listen, guys, channel memberships are on the line. Put it through! Did I already say hi to Giovanni? If I didn't, thank you for stopping by. Freddie is cooking up some matches. Tiffany Stratton versus CM Punk Real Glass. You're crazy, dude. Does the English match still hurt the loser for 3 weeks? I don't know. We might find out. Just promise me you won't use Fiend for Mania in Vegas. Nah, I won't. I had to use gasoline though, dude. I had to risk. And I'll be honest, most of the videos didn't get any like copyright on them, which isn't like the biggest deal. They just take my like ad revenue. But most of the videos leading up to WrestleMania in Universe Mode didn't. Gasoline flew under the radar. I was like, thank God, dude. Probably because I added like a couple sound effects in there, like thunder, rumbling, and stuff, so it didn't get caught. But I was like, bro, I gotta use that, dude. I hear that song, and I'm immediately just walking around WWE World the Friday before WrestleMania, like loving life, dude. WrestleMania 40 weekend, one of the funnest weekends of my life. I think about it literally every week. All right, let's confirm this. This is week 3, I believe. Week 3, I believe. If you haven't hit the like button, guys, be sure to hit the like down below. This is a solid show. Yeah, it's a solid show. Solid show. All right. Random triple threat matchup here. Zoe versus Alba versus Roxanne Perez. The winner is going to be Zoe Stark on a bit of a tear. Only a 1.5 star matchup, though, so thanks a lot. Ilya Dragunov. Lost some popularity, obviously. That's kind of what happens with these advertising promos, but he got his $16,000. Thank you very much, Mad Dragon. We got Braun Strowman. Probably kicking off a feud here with Baron Corbin for the North American Championship. The winner is going to be Braun Strowman. 2-star mediocre matchup. We'll get that rising. Austin Theory getting us another 7. Ilya Dragunov's got like $16,000. You got a $7,000, dude? Come on, pull your weight. All right, Jacob Fatu getting his owed NXT Championship match versus Andrade. He beat Andrade 2 weeks ago. They had a promo last week. The rivalry continues. Who's taking it? NXT titles on the line. I don't want to look at my screen here. Andrade, still the NXT champion, growing that rivalry from a 2 to a 3, which you guys can't see because my camera's in the way, but, you know, it is what it is. 3.5 stars. And then, Fatal 4-Way, Gauntlet Eliminator, main event, Rhea, Liv, Tiffany, and Lyra. Belts on the line. Who is it going to be? Rhea Ripley retains the championship. Liv Morgan injured for 3 weeks. But it was a 4.5 star classic. Rivalries grew. You know, a win is a win. A win is a win. Lost my spot in the chat here. Next match, IC title, LA Knight, Roman Reigns. How many tables can you break? Freddie, what are you booking right now, dude? Hog Wild, aka Road Wild, would be mine. Great Balls of Fire for live would be fire. Great Balls of Fire would be fire. Literally, they would be fire. Road Wild, that was one of the options. We're just gonna run through a bunch of the WCW and ECW pay-per-view names for the live events eventually. Obviously, we're pretty early on in the process, but eventually, we'll get there. One day, WWE needs to use an Oasis song as a pay-per-view theme just so we can get an Oasis, Oasis in WWE 2K. That'd be pretty sick if I didn't turn off the soundtrack so it wasn't playing in the background of all these streams and getting me copyrighted that much more. Can you do a Hall of Fame ceremony for members? I really don't know how I would do something like that. We're still pretty early. We only started off for memberships like last summer, so we're still pretty early on. But, you know, down the line, when we've been here for a couple years, we just got, you know, we got baggage on the channel, like good baggage, dude. I don't know. We'll see. Poor opener. Kiss my cheeks. What's up, Christian Ramos? And what did I miss? Nothing much, dude. We're just hanging out. We're 3 weeks into season 2 of MyGM here with NXT. Going well so far, I'd say. Pearson Aldous should call up Freddie for some booking tips, bro. Probably. Starcade was my favorite WCW pay-per-view when I was a kid. Dude, I had the, I don't know if I still have, I think I still have it. I'm gonna go look. Hold on. Hold that thought. All my WWE DVDs are in my bedroom. Okay, I don't have it. I don't have it anymore, but I used to have a Starcade Essential Collection 3-disc set DVD physical media. Bro, physical media was still a thing. I would literally burn every Universe Mode pay-per-view to DVDs and like sell them. Which I don't even know if that would be legal, but I would do it. You know, under the radar. I'm not doing it though, so don't report me. Alright, we got our limited stock power card here. Very nice. Still in third place. It's crazy, dude. We're having kick-ass shows, too. We're having kick-ass shows. We gotta do something. Alright, what did SmackDown do here? Select an opposing brand and reduce the level of all their logistic tiers to level 1 for next week's show. Whatever. Baron Corbin wants to team with Jacob Fatu. We could do Corbin and Fatu versus Strowman and Andrade. Don't make me forget that. We're going to book Corbin and Fatu versus Strowman and Andrade on this week's show. I feel like things have been moving in the wrong direction for me. I'm not enjoying being the guy the crowd boos every week, so I'm changing roles. Oh, whatever. Yeah, fine. He wants to be a babyface, keep him a babyface. Crybaby ass motherfucker. YouTube says the channel you're trying to gift needs to have a gift feature enabled. Let's look up real quick. I promise I won't take long. How to enable channel membership gifting. Within the live chat, hold on. Reaction timestamps. Not there. Not there. Not there. Go to the channel go to the channel page or video, tap join. That's how to enable receiving gift memberships on a YouTube channel. Oh wait, hold on. I think I know what I gotta do. Hold on. Don't leave, chat. Don't leave. Hold on here. I don't need to hear my own commercial. Can't get enough universe mode? I don't know. Oh, wait. Chat, I'm trying. Don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. I promise I'll figure it out. And if I don't figure it out, then I'll figure it out off stream. Okay, this thing's fucking lying to me. Oh, wait. No. Shut up! Okay, you know what? We'll figure. I don't know. I'll figure this out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out off stream. I appreciate the effort, though. Anyway. Do not book your most available specialist in a match this week, and we also got to give Baron Corbin a tag. It's also a go-home show to a pay-per-view. Who's our best specialist? Ilya Dragunov? Can't Promise I'm going to follow that. What's our reward? Yeah, whatever. Probably just going to put Dragon off in a match anyway. Raw in Europe these past few weeks have been fire. The show's been alright. The crowds have been awesome. Close second, Backlash 2009. Wait, what are we talking about? Judgment Day 2009 is one of my favorite shows growing up. Ah, dude, I like vividly remember watching Backlash 2009 on pay-per-view in the living room of this house, dude. I remember the exact way the living room was set up. Good times, good times. Good times. Fuck Adam Pearce. One randomly booked Falls Count Anywhere match. We got some money. Especially since we're not really spending on logistics this week. Alright, so we're going to book a tag. And remind me to book a Falls Count Anywhere match. Remind me to book a Falls Count Anywhere match. Say it 3 times. Remind me to book a Falls Count Anywhere match. Alright. I would do Rhea and Liv, but... Liv's out for a couple weeks. So we'll do... Strowman and Andrade versus Fatu and Corbin in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Look at that. I didn't even need you guys to remind me. I didn't even need you guys to remind me. I'm smart like that, dude. Real shit. I'm smart like that. Look at the rest of my card. I will. I promise. I will. We'll go Lyra and Tiffany. Lyra might get hurt, but that's a risk we're willing to take. Not really, but we're going to have to take it. Because I want it to be a good show. Tag team title matchup. Maybe that should be the opener, honestly. So it doesn't say, oh, poor opener. I don't know. We're just winging it every time here. Put the women's tag team titles on the line. There we go. And who do we have left? Rhea and Roxanne. Hopefully Rhea doesn't get hurt. And Austin Theory is going to call out Grayson Waller. She's like, why the fuck did you turn babyface, bro? We're supposed to be heels. And he's gonna tell him why. Can't mess with the show logistics this week. Bing, bang, boom. We're in Calgary, baby. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Alright, he said, but check the rest of your card. Main event. First to find all. That's a crazy thing to say in the chat. In a public chat. Cody versus Mandy Rose. Oh, this guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. Now WWE is more mainstream now because of Netflix. I'm hoping they will use bands like pay-per-views, Oasis, Sex Pistols, especially pay-per-views in the UK. Dude, I feel like WWE should just move to the UK because those crowds are so much better. 90% of the time I still use DVDs when I watch movies, even wrestling shows. Dude, I got a bunch of DVDs still, dude. Me and my dad are currently doing a Notebook Universe mode where one of us has Raw and one of us has SmackDown. It's been going on for almost 4 years. Dude, that's awesome. You gotta, like, make a video or something talking about it. Or, like, showing some of your best rivalries and stuff. Just, like, talking about it. It'd be sick. Mason Parker, what is going on? Hello, I'm new. Mason, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. If you haven't hit subscribe, hit that subscribe button below. You know, we're on the road to 15K, you know? So I'd appreciate that. Alright. Here we go. We got Dragunov and Tyler Bate versus the Wyatts for the tag team titles. Who's taking the W here? It's the go home to King and Queen of the Ring, PLE, I believe. The Wyatts going to retain the championships. 3.5 star. Great matchup to kick things off. We have our women's tag team titles, Scarlett and Zoe Stark versus the Unholy Union. The winners, Scarlett and Zoe, retain those titles. They've had those titles for a while, dude, since sometime in Season 1. Somebody had to go back on last stream to see when they won the belts, but had those titles for a while. And they retained them. Little promo there between Theory and Waller. Guess we're running a Theory and Waller program now. We got Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. The women's championships on the line. This would have been Rhea and Liv. But Liv got hurt, so is what it is. And so did Rhea Ripley. We knew that was a risk, that we were willing to take. It's only 3 weeks though, so, and we might have a power card to reduce that. So we'll think about that. We have Lyra versus Tiffany. This is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup that we did. We're doing a Falls Count Anywhere matchup because we have a power card boost. Hopefully Lyra does not get hurt, even though we're definitely toying with that here. Whew, 4.5 star classic. And Lyra didn't get hurt. She's probably on the brink of being hurt, but she didn't get hurt. Tiffany Strat with a victory. And then in our main event, we have champions versus challengers. Here we go. The North American champion, Braun Strowman. The NXT champion, Andrade, versus Jacob Fatu. And Baron Corbin, the winners. The champions, Strowman and Andrade. Very nice. Very nice. Found out Just Incredible is a scammer. Odd thing to find out. Last SmackDown was awesome, to be honest. Dude, appreciate that, Mason. Yeah, I really enjoyed yesterday's SmackDown that went up on the channel. Really starting to get that Backlash build off to the races, you know what I mean? And technically past Backlash as well. Poor finale. These guys don't know cinema. These guys don't know cinema. Tiffany and Lyra, honestly, just should have been the main event. Is what it is. Maven made a video about it on his channel. Maven I don't watch any of Maven's videos, but he's become like a full-on YouTuber, hasn't he? Yeah, Bad Dog, don't worry about it, bro. Freddie, I appreciate you, but you don't gotta ask everybody in the chat to become a channel member. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, but I do appreciate it. What did Raw do for a 5-star rating? Pfft, probably kissed up to the boss or something like that, you know what I mean? SmackDown's still number 1. SmackDown is still number 1. It's a load of crap. Coffee's gone. Corbin, very happy about teaming with Fatu. Ilya Dragunov, I can't stand teaming with Bait. He's the reason we keep losing our tag matches. I can't drill it into his thick skull. Give me a singles match tonight and I'll show him how it's done. Dragunov wants to wrestle Bait. Alright, dude. I think it'll be good. Alright, dude. King and Queen of the Ring. We said tonight, so I guess I have to give that to him on this show, so. Okie dokie. New perk for Lyra. Oh, wait. Ah! Whatever. Messed that up. But she's, whatever. She's got another perk. It's cool. Alright. Do I spend $22,000 on this? I don't think I'm gonna. We're just gonna book the show here. Have your most popular male and female fight each other this week. I think that's going to be a little bit hard to do because we're on pay-per-view. So we're just gonna run with it here. We got to put our top team in that matchup, of course. And then Ilya wants to fight Tyler Bate. Should be a good one. And honestly, their stamina is pretty good, so I think we're gonna make this. This is a TLC is somebody's specialty, evidently. So we're gonna make it a TLC match. We'll do a little advertising promo here with Bray can afford to lose a little popularity. It's fine. And then we have a main event, which is a tag team TLC. We will put Andrade in there. That's it. We're gonna run with it, dude. We're in Honolulu, Hawaii. King and Queen of the Ring, baby! Alright. Hopefully NXT can get the job done in these interpromotional matches here. So we got Scarlett and Zoe Stark versus Fallon Henry and Wendy Chu. SmackDown and Raw. Beating NXT's ass. That's great. Okay. Dragunov and Tyler Bate. 1-on-1. Here we go. The victor is going to be Ilya Dragunov doing what he said he was going to do, showing Tyler Bate who a real winner is. 3.5-star great matchup. Bray Wyatt getting us some money. SmackDown's mid-card match is Eric Rowan versus Angel versus Birdo for the United States Championship. Hell of a matchup. Angel takes the title away from Birdo there. A little Kaiser Joe Gacy promo. Monday Night Raw's mid-card matchups. He's Ridge Holland, Ivar, and Randy Orton for the Intercontinental Championship. Ivar picks up the victory. Bianca, Chelsea, promo. All right, main event. Main event here. So we have a Raw team, which is Andrew Chase and Carl Anderson. Hell of a duo. Versus the world champs on NXT and SmackDown. So hopefully Nakamura can pull his weight and help Andrade get the W here. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It is Andrade and Nakamura. Let's go. NXT actually does something here. NXT actually does something here. Whatever, I'll take it. Got some fans, got some money. Maybe we even moved up in the rankings. Maybe. No, we didn't, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh boy, here we go. All right, trade time. Honestly, I don't even think there's like anybody I want to trade for. I'm really just interested to see who they're going to offer trades. Owen, I'm off. Thank you. Have a good one. Owen, thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate your support. Definitely will see you soon in the next live stream. Let's see what SmackDown and Raw are going to offer me. Alright, so SmackDown offering me, this isn't a bad trade here. Ivy Nile and Kairi Sane for Liv Morgan and $22,000. This actually isn't a bad trade. This is not a bad trade, dude. Liv Morgan, currently injured, but only for one more week, so that's not the biggest deal in the world. The $22,000? Like, why do you need $22,000? I don't think you need $22,000. Liv does have some rivalry going with Rhea and Lyra. Mostly Rhea. She's a heel. We're getting two baby faces here if we accept this trade. Losing $22,000. I don't know. Do we take this trade? Chat, do we take this trade? I'm excited for Austin Theory and LA Knight next week on SmackDown for Universe. Yes, it's going to be a good one. Appreciate you, Mason. Mason says yes. Bad Dog says no. Zach says try to get Cora. I'm not sure who's got Cora. SmackDown? SmackDown does have Cora Jade. What's her popularity? 55. Sean says no. Bad Dog says yes. He changed to yes. Alright, let's do it, dude. 22,500 ain't bad, but let's do it, dude. Let's do the trade. Nick Aldis, you actually offered something half decent for once. Let's accept it. So Ivy Nile and Kairi Sane coming to NXT. We're sending Liv to SmackDown. Sorry, Liv. I know that's pretty crazy. Monday Night Raw, not a bad trade either, dude. It's like they heard my complaints, and now they're coming back a little bit, you know, more respectful in Season 2. Bronson Reed, Jakara Jackson, and $16,500 straight up for Theory and Waller, who really aren't doing anything right now on my show. I think we might have to take this trade too. I'm a big Bronson Reed guy. Love Bronson Reed. Plus we get Jakara Jackson, another woman for the division. Not sure why he needs $22,000. Yeah, I don't know why he did either, but you know, we'll just take it. Bad Dog says take it. Zach says take it. I'm thinking we might take this one, dude. Like, we just started like a little thing between Waller and Theory, but who cares? Low popularity. I mean, Reed's only got a little bit over Waller, Theory, and Jakara Jackson, even in terms of popularity. But we're also getting $16,500. $16,500. The trades are actually good for once. That's what I'm saying, Awesome Bros. Good trade, but Austin Theory getting rid of Theory feels wrong. I know, but he's not doing anything right now. I think we're going to take this one. We're getting a little money. 2 for 2 on the talent. I'm going to take it, dude. Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis actually doing something good for once, dude. Actually doing something good for once. Jakar is a W. Sean said do it. Yeah, alright. We made a good decision, I think. Philadelphia, oh man. Love it. Pearce and Aldis learn. They better freaking learn. Okay, I wasn't expecting a match against Bate, but winning proves me right. You're spamming me, Ilya. Even if you're mad about now, thanks for letting me prove the problem was. You should have seen the look on Bates' face afterwards. He's going to get his act together. Better get ready for the new... he still wants to team with him. Okay. Triple H, got an interesting offer. We were able to get Undertaker on your show for 1 week. Okay. Okay, I'll use the Undertaker for 1 week. Fuck it. Why not? All active rivalries increased to a level 4. Superstars who cut promos earn 3 ring XP. Select a superstar to maximize their morale. Chat, what shakeup card should we choose? What shakeup card should we choose? Let me know in the chat right now. Face off, jack of all trades, or keep him happy. Let me know in the chat. I know, dude. Undertaker showing up to NXT? What are we in a Tuesday Night War or something like that? Jakara better be women's champion. Freddy's Universe really pushing for that mod, dude. There's a reason Jack's a mod. It's because I'd known him long enough, not personally, but just in the chats and live streams that I can trust him. That's why he's a mod. Face off is solid. Keep him happy. Jack of all trades. All right, you guys aren't helping me out here. We got 1 vote for all of them. Jack of all trades. All right, we got 2 for Jack of all trades. All right. Superstars who cut promos earn 3. So this will work for the next 5 weeks. Okay. All right, you know what? That's good. That's good. That's smart. All right. You guys are pretty smart. What do we get here? Immediately grant a superstar on your brand 25 popularity. Ooh. Who should we give this to? Who should we boost their popularity by 25? Obviously not the Undertakers. We only have them for 1 week. Should we give it to somebody lower on the card here? Like maybe Fatu or maybe one of our new guys like Reed. We give it to Roxanne Perez, who... That might not be a bad idea, because we might put her in a feud with Rhea now that Liv's gone. Jacob Fatu's a 52. Roxanne's 50. Who should we give a big popularity boost to? Jacob Fatu or Roxanne Perez? Zach says Reed? Could give it to Bronson Reed too. You know, we might, maybe Bronson Reed, insert him into the Strowman Corbin thing, do a little triple threat for the North American. Sean says Reed too? Okay, okay. Give it another second here. Bad Dog said Roxanne. Look at this lively chat tonight, dude. I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys being here. Freddie says Kairi Sane. Awesome Bros says Roxanne. Surprised nobody said Fatu, honestly. Bronson said Bad Dog. Actually, he's changed it. All right, we'll go Bronson Reed. Oh my god, it's glitching out here. This screen where I have to like choose somebody for anything always is slow. I don't know why. Bronson Reed, you've now become one of the most popular guys on the roster. Thank you very much. W mod facts. You should make polls in the chat for these. I would, but like it takes like a couple. Like, I gotta like type it up, and then we're just doing them so fast. So I don't know. I'll do a poll for something when it's time. GM interference book this show will provide an additional... I don't have any GM interference in the book. Reduces the probability that a superstar will become injured. Let's take that, and we'll use that on... Let's see here. Where's Rhea at? Oh, is she still hurt? She's still hurt. He's on Dragon off here. He's got the lowest stamina. Alright. Don't got any promises to keep, but we do have Undertaker this week. Ensure that your least popular available cruiserweight is in a match this week. Who's our least popular cruiserweight? That would be Kairi Sane? It would be. We got a lot of women, dude. We have a hell of a women's division here on NXT. All right, so really got to think about this here. We're going to do some multi-man matches this week. We're going to go Andrade, who's currently feuding with Fatu. Bronson Reed. Should we insert Reed into the North American title picture or the world title picture? Tell you what, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go Ilya and Tyler. Right? Hear me? Hear me? And then we're going to add Reed to the North American title picture. Get that running off. Put the title on the line. Bucket. Opening match. Undertaker versus Bray. Running from Uncle Howdy. He's targeting the Undertaker. Ooh, we're cooking! We're cooking! Cooking! And we're going to do another Fatal 4-Way here. Obviously, Rhea's still out. So, we got to get Kairi Sane on the show. We got to get Tiffany and Lyra. I'm going to rest them. Maybe we'll do a promo with them. Zoe. Alba. Ivy. Boom. Call out promo between Tiffany and Lyra. Advertising. Bro, are we cooking or are we cooking? I feel like we're cooking. Jakara Jackson, who just got here, she's just going to get us some money this week. Do another call out promo. Boom. All right, yeah, I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking. Keep chat clean, haters, blah. Oh, yeah. The responsibility of a mod. Great power comes great responsibility. I'm cooking. I know. Thank you. Bronson Reed need to earn it. Well, I mean, technically, if he wins that belt, he's gonna earn it going through Braun and Corbin. Have you ever done a Cyber Sunday pay-per-view for Universe Mode? If not, do you think you would do it with polls for the matches? I haven't, but I've thought about doing something like that. It's just hard because, like, I got to do shit in advance. I don't want anything to, like, get spoiled. So, like, I have to, like, run a poll outside of, like, the community tab, like the Slammy Awards and shit. And I really have to make sure I've planned it in advance. It'd be a little bit difficult, but, you know. All right. Maybe down the line. All right, week 6. We're in Philadelphia. It's NXT 2300. We got The Undertaker showing up to the ECW arena. He's going one-on-one with Bray Wyatt. Uncle Howdy's getting involved.
1, 2, that's it.
Had to wait for it to come up on OBS. Bray Wyatt gonna be the winner. 1.5 star. Disappointing, bro. Undertaker versus the Wyatts. Come on. We need to get. We're gonna have to give Undertaker a partner, dude, so we can go after those belts. Tiffany and Lyra keeping their program going. Got a mid, probably, Fatal 4-Way matchup between Kairi, Zoe, Alba, and Ivy. Zoe's stamina is pretty low. Hopefully she does not get hurt. She's one half of our champions right now. The winner is Zoe Stark herself. She's on a tear, dude. When's the last time Zoe Stark or Scarlett took a loss, bro? Jakara Jackson. Man, she's got some low popularity, but she's taking our money, or giving us some money. Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman, and Baron Corbin for the North American Championship. Bronson Reed showing up immediately, asserting his dominance, dude. You love to see it. asserting his dominance. 3-star good matchup. Baron Corbin winning the North American Championship. Growing that rivalry with Braun Strowman. Since their rivalry's still going, maybe we'll pair Reed with Undertaker against the Wyatts. It's all up here. It's all up here. And then we got a Fatal 4-Way main event. Andrade, Fatu, Dragunov, and Tyler. Belt is on the line. Hopefully, nobody gets hurt here. The winner, Ilya Dragunov, wins the NXT Championship. 3.5-star matchup. The rivalries are growing. NXT is cooking. NXT is cooking. MyGM needs a retirement feature just for fun, so if you want to send somebody on a retirement tour, you can. That would be great. Or that would be fire. What, the Reed and Taker idea? I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do that. It's actually like a pretty clean Raw card this week. Look at that. They're keeping the Theory and Waller program going. Adam Pearce just stealing my ideas, really. Stealing my ideas, really. Poor opener, but besides that, hell of a show here. Nobody came out scathed. Injuries advanced. This was a solid one. 5-star matchup. Good show here. Good show here. Freddie with this great balls of fire thing, man. The Reed and Taker idea. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Little health spa like that. Still in third though. Bullshit. Oh my god, what, we got a local competitor here? Jerry Sweat? Who the fuck's this guy? What's up? It's so good to finally get to talk. Yo, alright, I'm not even reading what you gotta say, Jerry Sweat. You're not coming to NXT. There's no room on my brand for amateurs. You made a big mistake. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. What's up, Luke 2K? Thanks for stopping by. Can you do a poll for Great Balls of Fire? I'm not doing a poll for Great Balls of Fire. If we eventually get channel members, and don't start asking for channel members in the chat, that's my job. Eventually, maybe we'll do. Eventually. I'm not saying anytime soon, but eventually, maybe down the line, we'll do a Great Balls of Fire live event for channel members. But that's it. It ends there. I'm not happy losing my strap last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Ilya. Nobody else better get a title run before me. Sounds good, Andrade. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take it easy. He's probably free. I don't give a fuck if Jerry Sweat was free. Braun Strowman's got a new perk. Fighter bonus. Bruiser bonus. I don't know. Just promo shit, I think. Hey, Young. Oh. Alright. Gotta give Andrade a rematch. We need at least one submission match as well. Jack, I'll read whatever you just said in a second. Let's do. Alright. I'm trying to think here. Let's do. I gotta keep the feuds going, but Andrade wants a rematch. So we're just gonna. Honestly, we're gonna run back the same Fatal 4-Way, dude. You can't say he's not getting a rematch because he is. Hopefully, he's not picky about how he's getting it. Oh, wait, we only have... What am I talking about? We only had Taker for a week. We can't do that tandem. We're stupid. We're gonna need to sign another male talent. Right? Because... everybody else is... I think we need to sign another male talent. You know what, dude? Let's gain some talent scouts here. Let's go to the scouts, dude. All right. Let's go to the scouts again. No, I don't want Dexter Loomis. All right. Pete Dunne, I like. We'll do one more. Oh, wait, hold on. All right. We got the Creeds. Ora Mensa. Ethan Page. Joe Coffey. Who should we sign? Who should we sign? Joe Coffey, Ethan Page, Pete Dunne. Pick one. Who should we sign? SmackDown was a good show, bro. Appreciate you, Luke. Thank you. Can you do brand exclusive PLEs again? Nah. The way I kind of booked out the schedule for the next couple of months, so not saying we won't do it down the line, but it won't be anytime soon. Only Noah can self-promote, and sometimes me if Noah forgets to, and I'll send a casual hint for him to remember, like a tag team in a sense. What should our tag name be now? Fuck, dude, I don't even know. I can't be the moderator, because I'm not a moderator. Jerry Sweat is a jobber anyway. He wouldn't really help. Yeah, fuck that guy. I'm low-key missing Tagaloa right now. Not fuck that guy. He did us some good in season 1. He did do us some good. Pete Dunne, Ethan Page, Kevin Owens, Ego, Page, Ego. All right. Ethan Page, get ready to learn the lyrics to Wild and Young, brother. We are wild and young. Ends. We're going to add 4 weeks to his contract. Boom. 9 weeks of Ethan Page until he asks us for a raise. Alright. So what do we got here? We got our Fatal 4-Way. We're going to go a random-ass tag team matchup here. Bronson Reed and Ethan Page. They're both heels, so it kind of works out. And the Wyatts are still baby faces. So, boom, we're running it. We're running that matchup. Jack and Noah. We need something a little bit more creative than that. But you're on the, Freddie, you're on the right path. You just got to find the right turn. You know what I mean? All right, Rhea Ripley's still out another week. We need our champ back, dude. We have a hell of a women's division here. Hell of a women's division. Like the Cuz. Nation? Nation? Sleep on it, maybe. Sleep on it. You know, Braun Strowman, 33 stamina. Let's do a promo, dude. Let's do a promo here. Save Braun Strowman's stamina a little bit. Let's go. I mean, a lot of stamina's are low, honestly. Lyra and Tiffany can get back in the ring this week. Let's run one more. I mean, it's only at a level 2. So we'll run this again. Let's do Roxanne's self-promo. Keep her doing something. And Jakara Jackson's gonna call out Kairi Sane. We're winging it. We're winging it. Oh, wait, I need a submission match. It's gonna be these two. It's gonna be these two. It's probably gonna be like the match of the night. Whatever. I don't know. The mod and the bod. The mod and the bod. That's great. Cut Nation, he's trademarking it. Put it on a shirt. Sounds like Jack's taking over Noah's channel. If I leave my channel to somebody one day, I'll leave it to Jack. I'll leave it to Jack Kuh. All right. Simulate here. We got the tag team championships on the line. Rivalry continues. Will the Unholy Union finally pull out the victory? They will not. They absolutely sucked. They cannot beat Zoe and Scarlett to save their lives. Zoe and Scarlett, man, they are on the winning streak of a freaking lifetime. Roxanne Perez promo. Lyra and Tiffany. Low staminas. Hopefully one tapping out to the other's submission, whichever submission that may be, does not injure them. 3, 2, 1. It is Lyra Valkyria picking up the victory. Rivalry grows to a level 3 of 4. 2.5 stars. Okay. Little promo there between Corbin and Strowman. Ethan Page arrives and teams with Braun Strowman to take on Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy for the gold. The Wyatts retain the championships. 3.5 star great matchup. Jakara Jackson calls out Kairi Sane in the main event. Chat, who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win? We got Ilya Dragunov versus Andrade versus Jacob Fatu versus Tyler Bate. It is a return match from last week for the NXT Championship. Teams with Braun Strowman. Did I say that? My bad. My bad. If I own this channel, the only clips I'm posting is all the times Noah's shout out Jack Kuh. Yeah, you could probably, there's a good chunk of them out there. You do your research, but there's probably, probably good stuff. Ilya stays on top, says awesome, bro. Zach is taking Fatu. Let's find out. In 1. Hold on, wait for OBS to catch up. 1, 2, 3, the winner. Ilya Dragunov retains the championship. 4-star amazing matchup. Tyler Bate is injured for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Tyler Bate, big strong boy on the shelf. 2 guys who are out of action in real life right now. Sean said Andrade. Well, hopefully Andrade's not pissed that he got his rematch in a fatal 4-way, but I had to keep the rivalries going, for the love of the game. Look at Monday Night Raw with their freaking Omos versus Ridge Holland world title match. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't get paid for this gig. You think Jack Pitt gets paid? You think he gets paid? Crazy. Good booking. We got a good booking. Plus 14,000 fans, $75,000. All right. Injury rehab. Very nice. Bro, how are we still in 3rd, though? Like, we're having kick-ass shows. Well, if it was by budget, we'd be winning. If it was by budget, we'd be winning. Can we do a poll about what? About what? And now we got 5 people we're not going to be able to use on the next show. Because who? Adam Pearce? Triple H, yesterday, Alba Fire made a fool of herself in public. Oh, man. I won't bore you with the details, but we're giving her a 2-week suspension. She's about to get the Manny Rose treatment and get booted. Alright. Tiffany Stratton's got a new perk. Loses less stamina or decreases chances of getting injury. We'll do that. We'll do that. If I got paid for being a mod, all my money would go back to Noah anyways through donations. That's why we love you, Jack. That's why we love you. That's not the only reason why we love you. I'm just teasing. Great Balls of Fire. No, we're not doing a poll on Great Balls of Fire. I already said that eventually down the line, not anytime soon. I want to stress that point. Not anytime soon. So even in a month from now, it's still going to be the same answer. Great Balls of Fire down the line, further down the line will happen. But it's not going to be anytime soon. But you know what, Freddie? I appreciate your persistence. Like, you want something and you're going after it. I appreciate it. For a young man as well, I'm pretty sure. That's a good thing to to have. You're on the right path. Sean Hughes dropping the bomb, dude. Appreciate you. Said W stream. Love to see it. We do love to see it, dude. Thank you, Sean. Again, it's the second one you sent this stream. I believe I could check. Second one you sent this stream, dude. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Sean is a legend. Facts, dude. Sean is a legend. Became a channel member last stream and dropped 2 donos this stream. This guy's going places, dude. This Sean Hughes guy, this guy's going places, dude. $100,000? Yeah, we'll just get it, dude. Gotta spend money to make money, right? Got any power cards we can use? Injury rehab. Oh, look at that. We can reduce Tyler Bates' injury by 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's back. One randomly booked TLC match. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. We're gonna book a TLC match this week. Don't let me forget. Hey, I sent 2 donos too. Well, we already talked about those though. Now it's Sean's time. It can't always be your time, Jack. This guy's selfish over here. Jack. Someday when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna be like, man, I remember when I started really streaming a lot. Even before this channel, like, you know, when we're talking like Star Wars streams, I'm gonna be like, remember that motherfucker Jack Cuh? What a guy he was. I'm gonna be sitting in my rocking chair, old and gray. Hopefully still jacked. Just like, what a guy he was. It's gonna be great. This is a session with Great Balls of Fire. Oh, man. You guys are fun. Appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate everybody here, dude. Sean, Freddie, Jack, Awesome Bros, Zach. Who else has been here tonight? We're not getting off, but we're not getting off. I'm just saying in general. Appreciate you guys. Bad Dog, everybody, man. You guys are awesome. I make a great impression on everybody. There's got to be somebody who's met you and was like, what's that guy about? Oh, man. Do a poll for the thing in May. There's nothing to do a poll for the thing in May. Freddie, you're a channel member, which means you saw the poll that went up the other day that was between I don't even know. There was 4 pay-per-view names, and one of them's going to be the May/June live event for channel members. We already did a poll, and it's still up. I'm not even checking the results until I make a decision. You know, whatever. By the time I make a decision, whatever's leading is what I'm going with. Anyway. We need to book a TLC match this week, and we need to book our most popular bruiser. Who's our most popular bruiser? Bronson Reed. Absolutely is going to be booked this week. All right, let me lock in, chat. You guys are on my ass. Who are we even booking in this TLC match? Dragunov's got a stamina of 7, so let's not dig his grave. Rhea Ripley just got back. But she's got a stamina of 36, so hell, welcome back. I would put her against Roxanne Perez, but Roxanne Perez was hurt this week. Alba's out. Isla's out. Alright. Take Rhea. Braun and Corbin. There we go. Alright. Braun and Corbin. Honestly, Elia's just got a rest this week. I mean, shit. I'm just racking my brain here, thinking about what we can do this week. We still got the tag feud. So let's do Reed versus Bray. We'll run an interference here. Ethan Page going after Bray. Tyler Bate calls out Ilya Dragunov. Maybe we'll even turn Tyler Bate heel. Can I do double? No. Alright, we'll do that next week. Remind me. Week 9, we're going to turn Tyler Bate heel. Remind me. Rhea Ripley, we'll go one-on-one. Jakar Jackson is a better matchup, evidently. So we're gonna do that, dude. It's gonna be a light week, obviously, because we got a ton of talent out here, and we're gonna rest Ilya because he's like on the verge of massive injury. Scarlett is gonna go one-on-one with Kyrie. This is a rough card. Wait, no. Fuck. What's training? Alright, we're just leaving this. Do not book your most popular available bruiser. Alright, well, we're not doing that. The rest of our cards already go. It's already a shitty show, alright? Jack you're a legend too. Everyone that's involved with the No Nation channel. Facts. Bunch of legends, nothing but them. The other one, the one in between, you said? Well, we're only going to do one in between if we got a bunch of new channel members, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight, and I never said definitely. So that's not on the table. Will you be seated on April 25th? It's on April 25th. It's on April 25th. It's not WrestleMania. It's not Backlash. I don't know what's on April 25th. There was that one guy that said I was mentally ill, but I thought it was a compliment. Can't insult the insultable. Who the hell said that? I don't even remember that, Jack. And in facts, dude, you can't insult the insultable. Like, you can't say nothing to me that I ever said to myself. The Green Ace, thank you for stopping by. Freddie, please don't ask the new members of the chat to become channel members. I don't need you to do that. Revenge of the Sith is April 28th. Oh, duh. Yeah, I'm fucking going to Revenge of the Sith on the 25th, dude. Can I don't want my camera to, like, fall down here. Revenge of the Sith poster. You see it on the wall over there? There it is. My favorite Star Wars movie. Almost forgot, dude. Almost forgot. Yes, we will be seated on April 25th. All right. We got Scarlett versus Kairi Sane. Zoe Stark's doing a run in here to help her tag team partner. Scarlett's going to pick up the victory. Disappointing matchup. Not surprised. Freddie, I love your enthusiasm. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Jacob Fatu getting us some money. Thank you for your sacrifice. Rhea Ripley is back in action. She's going one-on-one with Jakar Jackson here. This will not be a rivalry that we start. Okay, maybe it's going to have to be because Jakar Jackson upset Rhea Ripley. Title was not on the line. Rhea's still the champion, but Jakar Jackson picking up the victory. This card is pretty heat. I mean, it's okay, but we have a lot of people out this week, so you know, we're doing our best here. Bray Wyatt, one half of the tag team champions, versus Bronson Reed. Ethan Page, who we recently signed, teaming up with Reed, coming in to do a little run in here, and he is going to aid Bronson Reed in victory. 3-star, good matchup. I'll take it. Tyler Bate, Ilya Dragunov advancing their feud. And then in the main event, tables, ladders, and chairs. Do you want me to leave? No, I don't want you to leave. I just don't want you to scare off our new members trying to push channel memberships on them. But I appreciate you, like I said. Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, TLC match for the North American Championship. Baron Corbin retains the title. Braun Strowman out for 4 weeks. But it was a 5-star legendary matchup, so like a win is a win, you know? You gotta take the highs and lows, the ebbs and flows, the peaks and valleys. You know, all that's good stuff. Who cares about SmackDown? Certainly not me. Who cares about Raw? Certainly not me. I'm getting hungry. Chat, you guys getting hungry? I'm getting hungry. Oh yeah, good. You're good guy, Green Ace. Appreciate you, dude. Being cool. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know you guys are joking. When anybody starts getting heated, that's when I'm gonna stick Jack on you, because he's got the power, so watch your fucking mouth, alright? Poor opener. Strowman's out for 4 weeks. We did what we could this week. We did what we could. We had a hell of a main event, so. Win is the win. Zach said, I've been eating nachos. Dude, good for you, dude. Bro, speaking of Revenge of the Sith, dude, I love the movie theater experience, dude. I can't wait to go. I'm gonna go to Revenge of the Sith, April 25th. Maybe on the 26th, whatever day works out better. But I'm gonna go that weekend, right? I'm gonna get me big old Coca-Cola vanilla. I like a good normal Coca-Cola, but something about that vanilla Coke just be hitting different. But I only ever get it when I go to the theater. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna get me a big old vanilla Coke, right? And then I'm gonna get a Sour Patch Kid. And normally a trolley gummy worm. Maybe something else, but I usually get double candy. One of them's almost gone by the time the previews are over. And the movie's just starting. Then I need the other one to eat throughout. Maybe I'll bring it home. But I'm a 2 candy and a soda kind of guy. That's alright. So your channel memberships and your super chats tonight are all going towards my candy and soda for Revenge of the Sith. I'm kidding. This summer is stacked. Revenge of the Sith, Superman, Fantastic Four, bro. Facts. Not real. I'm not a DC guy. Outside of like Batman and even like some of the new Batman stuff, I don't even know much about it. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I'm some massive fan. But like Batman is like in his own world, and then it's like the rest of DC. I'm not really a big DC guy. Marvel though, all about it. Fantastic Four, freaking pumped, looks sick. Me and my friends were popping huge the other day, even though the chair announcement was kind of silly. But the hype for Avengers Doomsday is real. All the OG X-Men, or at least most of them were announced, coming back. It's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be a good summer in the theaters. I'll probably go see Superman, but I'm just not really like excited for it. You know what I mean? Okay. Nonetheless, where are we at here? No self-promotion, Freddie. Don't start promoting your channel in here. That's one thing that is a big no-no. Yeah, you never go in somebody else's house and start promoting your house. I will say that. That is a legit, don't do that. I have a question for chat. Oh, what? I can't answer? Alright, hold on. I'll catch that in a second. Let me read these emails. Brunson Reed. The crowd hasn't really been getting behind me. It's time we capitalized on that. You should give me top billing in the upcoming show. I want the main event. Bray Wyatt coming in here. Excuse me. It's pretty obvious that the crowd wants to see me in the biggest matches. It should be me who gets the main event. I assume you agree. I'm going to put you both in the main event match next week because you are feuding. Uncle Howdy. I want to make sure I make a mark. All right, Uncle Howdy wants a promo. Okay. Don't let me forget that. And this is a PLE week, so that's good. It's good. We're going to ensure that we retain most of our fans this week. Fuck it. $82,000 down the hatch. My goodness gracious. All right, we got to give Reed and Bray the main event. We have to have a Falls Count Anywhere match, and Uncle Howdy wants a promo. All right, we can do all this. We can do all this. So let's do Falls Count Anywhere with Bronson and Bray. Uncle Howdy can have a call-out promo with him and Ethan Page. That works. That works. I want to turn Tyler Bate heel. There you go. Can we still book him versus, we can't have him in a match too. Stupid! Maybe we won't turn him heel, because I'd rather just have him in the match, and the feud's been going fine without it. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. Andrade, Jacob Fatu. Keeping that rivalry going. Let's go... Strowman's out. Oh, I forgot about that. So I'm just like thinking here. I'm thinking... We'll go Fatal 4-Way, Rhea, Lyra, Stratton, and I gotta give her the spot, right? I mean, I'd rather put Roxanne Perez in here because popularity. Yeah, I'm just gonna put Roxanne Perez in here. I don't care that Jakar Jackson won last week. Well, Roxanne was the original plan. Rhea just was hurt for a couple weeks. And then I think, I don't know, I think we need one more matchup here between Zoe and Scarlett. Oh, Alba's still hurt. Never mind. All right, Jakara, we'll put her in this spot. Jakara and... Jakara and Isla? Fuck it, dude. She's gonna fill the role. Alright. Loaded show. Loaded show. Where's my water at? My coffee's empty. Alright. Let's confirm this and I'll catch up with the chat. We're in Sunrise, Florida. I wish I was in Florida right now. And not in cloudy, pretty chilly Jersey. Alright. Vanilla Coke is up there with Mountain Dew. Bro, I haven't had a Mountain Dew since I was like 17, and I'm scared what it would do to my stomach at this point, so I'll probably never drink a Mountain Dew again. We haven't had a channel membership yet, but I'm sad. Hey, the stream's not over. Maybe somebody will hit the join button before the stream's over. You never know. The announcement was silly, but people hated it like they were forced. Oh, the chair thing. I wish it didn't take like 6 hours. You know, but like me and my friends just went without our days, and we were just texting every time there was an announcement. And it's funny because like outside of like some obvious names that I'm super familiar with, there were some names like honestly some of the OG X-Men. I love the X-Men, but like I'm not really familiar with like the actors' names. So like one of my friends would say like, "Oh my god, this person, blah blah blah," and I'd be like, "Who's that again?" They'd be like, "The guy who plays so and so," and I'm like, "Oh!" So I'm like. That was like some of my reactions to some of the announcements the other day. All right, wait. What is your favorite indie match ever? Bro, I don't even know, dude. Can I tell you one of my favorite indie moments ever, dude? And I have this on DVD too. Actually, you know what? Let's go get the DVD. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, chat. So, here we have, on DVD, physical media. Anybody under the age of, I don't even know, maybe even 18, well, might be like, oh, what's that? But it's a DVD. It's Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor. June 19th, 2010. I had this signed by the Briscoes at a CZW show in 2012. The late, great Jay Briscoe. Mark Briscoe right there. And then on the back, signed by El Generico, Sami Zayn, but an El Generico signature. We got this at another CW show, also in 2012. They're about 2 months apart, but this show, probably one of the greatest Ring of Honor shows of all time. And this show starts, originally, I think Up in Smoke. It's Up in Smoke versus the All Night Express. Up in Smoke's making their entrance as the show starts. El Generico blows by him, grabs the mic, calls out Kevin Steen. He wants his match right now. It's the first time they're going one-on-one since Kevin Steen turned on El Generico about 6 months earlier at Final Battle. Kevin Steen hits the ring. Steve Corino's trying to stop him. Blah, blah, blah. They have an awesome matchup to kick off the show. It's like the whole moment of El Generico busting through the curtain and, yeah, Steen! Now! Hell yeah, dude, yeah! Oh, it gives me chills, man. I haven't watched it in so long. And then Tyler Black, a.k.a. Seth Rollins, Davey Richards have a great match on this show as well. Death Before Dishonor, baby. Look at this. Disc art, fuck, man. DVDs were so much cooler. I stopped caring about indie wrestling when DVDs died. DVD collecting, getting the DVDs every month. So cool. Briscoe's on that. So cool. I had a couple PWG DVDs that were signed too. One was by like Kevin Steen. You know what? Hold on here. Hold on. We're going down a rabbit hole. But fuck it. All right. So I used to have a PWG DVD. I only had like a handful of them, and one of them was signed by Kevin Owens. But I got rid of my PWG collection a couple years ago. I don't know why. I just was like cutting DVDs out of my collection. I never should have. So that DVD I don't have anymore. But this, we were just talking about autographed DVDs that I got. It reminded me of it. We have ROH Rising Above 2008. Got it signed by Nigel McGuinness. At Ring of Honor 2013 Death Before Dishonor, which was in Philadelphia. I also have a picture too. I don't have a physical copy, but I have a picture from that night, Death Before Dishonor 2013, with Kevin Steen, Adam Cole, Michael Elgin, the hell happened to that guy, and Tommaso Ciampa. All four of those guys were competing for the ROH title that night. And they were one person got a group picture with them, and then everybody started getting group pictures with them. And I was like, yo, I want one, so I got it. It was free. I gotta remember, I'll post it on my social media. But I also got this signed that night too. Nice little rabbit hole to go down. I'm gonna cut this out as a clip. Thank you very much. The Green Ace. That's actually one of my favorite matches. Nigel vs. Danielson at Rising Above. Dude, I haven't watched this DVD in so long, man. Steen and Generico versus the Briscoes on this show, dude. Austin Aries and Jimmy Jacobs I Quit match. Was this show? Where's the show at? Chicago, yeah. Oh my goodness. Ring of Honor, man. TNA from the years of like 2004 to 2009. Most of it just absolutely peak. And ROH from like, I mean, some might say the beginning. I didn't watch the early years. But like same thing, like 2004 to like 2012, I think they're starting to feel like a little bit of a shift. Maybe 2013. I honestly fell off of Ring of Honor when like the Bullet Club New Japan era started. But previous to that, I was a big Ring of Honor guy for a while. Don't have as many DVDs as I would like to, but good stuff. Good time. Good trip down memory lane. That's what the streams are all about, man. WDVD. Facts, dude. What do we got to do? What, Jack and Freddie about to beat each other up in the chat? I don't want to speak for Noah, but I'm sure he likes me because I've been on the channel for a long time and I'm pretty much in every stream. Yeah, man, like I said, Jack's a moderator because he's been coming to my streams even before this channel, even on my previous channels. He's a good dude. He's always behaves in the chat. He earned his moderator badge. He's just a good dude. He's a solid dude. That's why, yeah, it's simple as that. Freddie's got to head out. Freddie, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for participating in the chat tonight, being a member. Thank you as always. If it wasn't for ROH, most of WWE roster wouldn't look like it does. Michael Elgin went to Japan and became a part-timer. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know. I know he had like a bit of a freak out or something a while back, but I didn't know what happened to him. Did you ever hear about RVD versus Hero versus Strong? Yeah. I never saw it, but I'd always heard about that matchup. PWG, same thing, man. They had a fucking run. Like, they were always that company, right? But I'd say, like, I mean, I don't want to say these were the golden years of PWG because I'd be speaking a little bit, maybe, I don't want to say prematurely, it's not the right word, but the years that at least I was in the know. But, like, when the YouTube wrestling community was in its infant stages, and it wasn't what it is now. And people were loving PWG, talk about the indies all the time, dude. I hear PWG and it takes me back mentally to like 2012, 2013, 14, even earlier, 2011, 2010, and just watching YouTubers and not even really knowing that much about PWG, but just like wanting to learn, watching their videos, their DVDs reviews, PWG when they would drop the trailer every month for their shows. Oh my goodness, good times, man. PWG had a hell of a company. Once they were gone out of the place in Rosita, I don't even know if the new building, not that they're really still around anymore, but I don't even know if that theater was in Rosita or if it was in LA or whatever it was. But once they moved out of that, I forget what the place was called, but the original building, it never felt the same. Anyway, we're talking about NXT. MyGM, we had Jakara Jackson and Isla Dawn. Jakara Jackson filling in for Alba Fire, who evidently made a fool of herself in public and got suspended. That's what Triple H said, not me. But Zoe and Scarlett, I think, have earned their right to move on to new challengers because they have not lost. They are absolutely unbeatable. Baron Corbin promo. Game over, brother. What is going on? Thanks for stopping by. We have a fatal four-way matchup. Rhea Ripley defending the gold against Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, and Roxanne Perez. It's getting dark outside, and it's because it's cloudy, dude. It'd be a nice gloom, a nice warm feeling coming into the window right now with a nice sunset if it wasn't freaking cloudy, dude. I'm over it. Total tangent, but I just want the sun. I just want the sun. Anyway, Tiffany Stratton's the new NXT Women's Champion. Rivalries complete between her and Lyra. Rhea and Perez grows. All right, good stuff there. Good stuff. Kyrie gets us some money. Andrade and Jacob Fatu continuing their feud non-title. It's gotten so personal that they keep feuding without the belt. And another rivalry complete. Another rivalry complete. Andrade defeats Jacob Fatu. Ivy Nile gets us some money. Ilya Dragunov and Tyler Bate one-on-one for the NXT Championship. Ilya Dragunov, said that about a second early, my bad. Ilya Dragunov retains the championship. Another rivalry complete. I mean, these PLE go-home shows are basically the equivalent of PLEs in this year's game, so everything's paying off here. Ilya Dragunov, big win. Uncle Howdy, Ethan Page promo. And then we get the main event. Falls Count Anywhere matchup, which we have a card on. So hopefully this will be like, this might be a 5-star match. Bronson Reed and Bray Wyatt. Heavily popular guys here. Who's it going to win? Who's going to win? It's going to be Bray Wyatt. New rivalry, even though they've technically been going at it in the tag team feud. 4-star amazing matchup. Good chat. Good chat. Jack's out here putting a stand on the. No, I'm the most loyal chatter. Jack, don't let anybody set you off. You gotta hold the standard. Jamie Harlem, what is going on? Said good video. Thank you, man. Thank you. What do you got here? Mount Rushmore versus Ricochet, AR Fox, Rich Swann at All-Star Weekend. Those All-Star Weekend and freaking Bolo weekends, dude. Oh my god. That's when I could just sit down and watch just wrestling matches for the sake of wrestling matches and enjoy them. I can't do that now. Like, I need some story. I need to sink into what I'm watching. But back when I was just a teenager, dude, a little delinquent, going at local indie shows and then buying DVDs and coming home and watching them, dude. Oh my god, dude. The guys you just mentioned just absolutely go off. How do you change when you, how do you structure when you change up the attires in your universe mode? How do you structure? Can you reword? I'm not sure I understand correctly. DPW is trying to become something. That's where Javon Evans was. I like DPW, man. I haven't seen much. I've never watched a full show. I've watched a couple of matches and the highlight videos on their YouTube. But they're awesome, dude. Yeah, the Javon Evans started there. Well, I don't know if he started there, but that's where he kind of like made his name. Best production, no doubt about it, on the indies. I can't stand, like, this is another thing that, like how I just said, I can't, like, just sit down and watch, like, wrestling matches for the sake of wrestling matches anymore. Another thing that bothers me, like, I used to just go to the local indie shows, you know, all over Jersey, dude, and not all over, but point is, like, you know, indie shows where it's just a ring and a curtain tacked up over a door for the entrance, but, like, that shit, like, bothers me now. Like, I feel like it's a lack of effort, and I can't go to an indie show where there's, like, they're not even taking themselves seriously. So, like, well, where did I start? Oh, so DPW. So when I see, like, Deadlock over there putting on freaking, having these awesome entrances, and they're having that entrance no matter what state they're in, what building they're in, they're building something cool, they have a unique look, the production, whether it's post-production or not, is pristine. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, that should be the standard for independent wrestling in 2025. So I love what DPW is doing. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm not watching all the time, but they're awesome. I would love to commentate for DPW one day. Yo, clip everything I just said out, and then tweet the DPW guys. Freaking, I used to watch Tony Pizza Guy and CM Pulse right here on YouTube. I want to commentate for Deadlock, dude. That'd be sick. Let them know on Twitter. What's your favorite match of all time? Favorite match of all time. I mean, I'm always, even though I don't think it's the best Ray and Eddie match that they had, I'm always a little preference to Ray and Eddie at Mania 21. Love that. I mean, honestly, Michaels and Angle from that Mania is up there as well. Definitely biased towards like Rey Mysterio stuff since he's my favorite wrestler of all time. For sure. For sure. To the moon power card. Let's go. Bro, how are we still in third? Like, we're kicking ass. Money in the Bank. Alba Fire. Man, that commissioner is such a loser. She just called Triple H a loser, dude. You've caused me a lot of trouble, Alba, so I'd like to see some improvement in your attitude. Okay. Oh man, Isla's pissed because she keeps losing, and now she wants money? She wants $100,000. Chat, do we give Isla Dawn a $100,000 bonus to stay with NXT? With our budget of $259,995. You get the point. The budget's on the screen. Should we give her $100,000 to stay? Like, is there a specific time or condition when you change the attires in your universe mode to custom ones? Oh no, I just like using different attires just so it always feels fresh and as up to date as I can. Like, I just downloaded a couple for this week's Raw and SmackDown that are coming out. I don't know. Did I use any on SmackDown? I don't know. I only downloaded a couple, but yeah, I just, whenever I feel like mixing it up. No trade, no. You got to keep the top baddie, but it's a lot of money. I know, dude. I don't know. This might be where we have to part ways with Isla Dawn. We've had her all season 1. We've had her for all 10 weeks of season 2 so far. Depends what her stats are. I mean, you see it right there, dude. 51 popularity. She's definitely not our most popular woman. I can tell you that for sure. Rhea's up there. Zoe's up there. Scarlett's up there. I don't think we can justify giving Isla Dawn $100,000 here. I love her. Love Isla Dawn. Beautiful woman. But I can't. Sorry. I'm giving you one more chance. Oh, so okay. Okay, Isla. So maybe if she picks up a W here at her next matchup, then it might be cool. All right. We stood our ground, and she respected it. All right. Good for us. Good for us. Good for us, chat. Look, we gotta spend $50,000 on the Money in the Bank arena anyway. In Yokohama, Japan. Probably didn't say that right, but I think I was pretty close. Plus 15 popularity. Let's give it to Rhea, since she'll probably be in the women's title feud. Trying to get her belt back from Tiffany here. We might be doing the same feud that we got going on in Universe mode right now. Rhea and Tiffany. Rest your solo champions? We'll see. Alright, triple threat TLC opener. Certainly not going to put Zoe Stark with a stamina of 8 in there. We need an IRL. Japan PLE. Bro, facts. Let's put Alba Fire. You know what? She just got back. She got full stamina. Earn your spot. Earn your spot. We're going to go tag team tables matchup here. Bronson Reed and Ethan Page versus Bray and Uncle Howdy. Hopefully Bray doesn't get hurt, but he should be alright. And then we got a triple threat main event. We're going to put Corbin in here. North American champ, 78 stamina. I think that's safe. Should be good. Alright. Then nice. I love the Money in the Bank graphics from last year. I think they're cool. Can someone keep track on how many times Noah has simped over Isla Dawn? Listen, I'm just being entertaining. Alright? Just being entertaining here. My favorite match of all time is a hidden gem. Jerry Lynn vs. RVD, Hardcore Heaven, 1999 for the television championship. Great shit. Great shit. Anytime, yeah, chat, you can put on any Jerry Lynn RVD match, it's gonna be fire. Still not available. 2K website takes me to Sony. What are we talking about here? Did I miss something in the chat? Oh, I'm trying to purchase WWE 2K25, but it's not available. PlayStation Store don't have it for download? I don't know. Maybe that's something you gotta update? Little software update? I'm not exactly sure, honestly. You're also being real. It's true. That's what you want to call it. Alright, we got Jade Cargill, Alba Fire, let's go Alba! And Fallon Henry. Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Let's go Alba! I already see it out of the corner of my eye. It's Fallon Henry. It's Fallon Henry. Jade Cargill, injured for 5 weeks. Well, she's on Monday Night Raw, so I don't care. We got Bronson Reed versus Ethan Page. Bronson Reed versus Ethan Page. Bronson Reed and Ethan Page versus the Wyatts. It's a tables matchup. Titles are on the line. Wyatts have been champs since like week 2, week 1, maybe they even won the title, something like that. Oh, Bray Wyatt injured for 4 weeks. I wish they would have lost the belts. What can you do? What can one do? What's up, Drago? Can you leak who's going to be the next world champs, JK? But do you even know as the planning right now? Well, obviously, I'm not, you know that. I'm not going to leak who's going to be the next world champs. Do I know who's going to be the next world champs? Yes, I do. It's going to be a fun summer on Universe mode. And beyond, but, you know, we're obviously heading towards the summer, so. You know. You're about 2-10 these dual... Dude, I know. Terrible luck. Hopefully, Baron Corbin... Raw's always got... Randy Orton is always in these multi-man matches, dude. I'm surprised Luke Gallows isn't in here, too. But SmackDown's got Josh Briggs versus Raw's Randy Orton versus NXT's North American champion Baron Corbin. Just because I'm a champ, I should win this. And I'm also the most popular here. So, you know, I feel like by default we should win. And automatically receive $100,000, it seems. But let's see. Let's see. Who's it going to be? I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. I'm looking at OBS, or I'm looking at Streamlabs. It's going to be... Motherfucker. SmackDown got to win. Raw got to win. And I got an injured Bray Wyatt. Okay. Just how it goes around here, I guess. Yeah. SmackDown gets a win, Raw gets a win, and I get an injured Bray Wyatt. Make it make sense, brother. Make it make sense. And after 10 weeks, we are still in 3rd place. How? How? Let's see if they have any good trades. Oh, here we go. Back to the bullshit. They offered us some good trades after King and Queen of the Ring, but clearly they're off their rockers again. Here's Adam Pearce, Ridge Holland, and Carl Anderson for losing my marbles for $229,000. Obviously, we're not taking this trade. Obviously, I don't want these jobbers for my money. I'd rather keep my money. Adam Pearce is drunk. Correct. He's always saying, I need a drink. Well, you know what? Decline. What kind of trade is that? Ridge Holland and Carl Anderson? What's Nick Aldis? Oh, Nick Aldis doesn't even have anything. He's like, nah, I'm good. See ya. What do we got going on here? They're trying to break your bank. Let's see. We might get some money here. I've got a lucrative deal for you. Dragunov is getting pretty popular. And a major studio approached us about having him star in a movie. The deal's simple. Ilya shoots the picture for 4 weeks, and NXT gets $590K. Downside is that Dragunov won't be available to do shows while he's shooting, and he might come back even more popular. Do we really give up Ilya for 4 weeks for money and popularity? He's the NXT champion. I think we need him right now. I don't think I can take this. Adam Pearce. Talking shit. Island on. Hey boss, I was hoping to take some personal time. Oh, so first you wanted a bonus, now you want some personal time. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you, sweetie. Ivy Nile, you've had me bench for a while. I'm gonna get back on hard. Sure. Gotta give Ivy Nile a match in the next show. I need to stretch it out. That's what I need to do. Ugh. Select a shakeup. Get what you paid for. Matches, match types that cost more than 40K grant 20% more ring XP. All Out War. The tag team rivalries have a chance to gain 2 levels instead of 1. All superstars lose much less stamina from matches. I think we're going to go cardio here. More stamina means less chance of getting injury. I'll take that. We're 4 weeks away from bad blood, it said. Anybody injured? No? Looking good? That's great. Oh, I can't use it on Bray and Braun. Whatever. I don't think this is going to work. I think you are smoking crack, and this is not going to work out. A Noah Nation quote, ladies and gentlemen. A Noah Nation quote. How long have we been on here? 2 hours and 16 minutes. Oh my goodness. All right. Any last minute likes, subscribes, supers, memberships, get them in while you can. Get them in while you can, folks, because we are coming down to the wire here. We're going to hang out for a couple minutes. Chat, this is a good time. Drop any questions, any concerns, any conversation starters in the chat. We'll hang out for a few minutes and chat it up before we skedaddle. We did 10 weeks. So we basically did the initial stream for season 1. We did the draft in 10 weeks in one stream. So now we just did the first 10 weeks of season 2. So probably next stream we'll probably do the rest. Or maybe next stream we'll go up to like week 24 and then save 25 in the draft in season 3 for like the stream after that. I don't know. We're just ballparking ideas here. Just ballparking ideas. Yo, you see, I got this Gold's Gym Young LA shirt just hanging up there. Just got that in today and already wore it to the gym. But I put it in the background because, like, I would love to start getting some sponsorships down the line. I think that'd be cool. And that's, like, totally a massive brand, right? Young LA. But, like, maybe one day, you know? Noah Nation Gaming, Young LA sponsorship. Dude, you know what I would love, dude? I would love, like, a coffee drink or, like, an energy drink sponsorship from one of those from a company. Dude, that'd be awesome, dude. Maybe by the end of 2025, we'll have a sponsor here in the channel. Well, by the end of 2025, we'll have a sponsorship here in the channel. I don't know by who, but I'm just putting it out there. I'm gonna let the big man upstairs pull the strings, but that would be sick. Sean, oh my goodness, with another bomb, dude. Sean, I love you, man. Thank you very much. I'm about to head out, bro. No W stream. Appreciate you. See you later. Thank you very much, man. We're going to head out of here in a few seconds as well. Adeptus... well, I'm not going to say the rest of your name, but thank you for subscribing a few seconds ago. Appreciate that. And Sean, triple supers tonight, man. He outdid you, Jack. Haha. I'll just tease it. No, seriously, man. Thank you so much. Love to see it, as Awesome Bros Inc. said. You guys just show me so much love, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. These streams have been fun, man. I've never been a big streamer. I've always wanted to be. But I was also just somebody who, like, man, I don't want to turn on a stream like there's nobody to talk to, and I'm just, like, talking to myself. Because it gets boring after, like, 45 minutes or something like that. But I guess, you know, we've done enough work. I'm kidding, Jack. I'm just busting your balls. You sent me lots of supers over the years, so I appreciate you. But nah, man, I think we've done enough work. There's plenty more work to do, and I hope these streams get bigger and bigger. But you know, we've got a nice community going here on the channel where I can turn on a stream and I can count on, you know, a lot of you guys being here every time. So it's fun, man. I really appreciate you guys. Seriously, thank you guys so much. I don't know when the next stream will be. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Not tomorrow. Not Sunday. Maybe but it'll probably be Tuesday. Tuesdays have really been working out. So we'll probably keep doing the Tuesday streams. So yeah, I think you just mark that on your calendars right now. Tuesday, probably like 5 o'clock, like normal. We'll be on for a stream. I think that's what we'll do. Because tomorrow I can't. And Sunday I can't. And then Mondays I don't want to have Raws on and stuff. So Tuesday I think we'll be back to streaming. Sunday nights I usually play video games, but it's not here on stream or anything. It's just with my friends and stuff. So that night's usually taken up. But yeah, Tuesday night, probably 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We'll be back for another stream. So I think that's what we'll do. But let's see, man. Who was in here tonight, man? A bunch of you guys stopped by, dude. We had freaking... I can only go up so far on Streamlabs here. Mason dropped by for the first time. Bad Dog. Jack Cuh. Freddy's Universe. Awesome Bros. Owen was in here. Zachary was in here on, I think, both of his accounts, man. Appreciate you. Sean Hughes, obviously. Dropping a couple bombs in here tonight, man. Who else we got in here? I think we're missing a couple. I know we might be missing a couple people, but I can only scroll up so far on Streamlabs here. Luke 2K, thanks for stopping by. Zach, thanks for stopping by. I think we got everybody. The Green Ace, of course. How could I forget? Yeah, I think we shouted out everybody, at least that I can see on my end. Game Over Brother stopped by. Jamie Harlem stopped by. None but W's. Drago stopped by. None but W's in the chat. Daryl stopping by right at the end here. Thank you very much. Awesome Bro said I'll be here. Zach said have a good one. Sean said you got it. Jack is still in shock because I just love to roast his ass, even though I appreciate him to no ends. Oh, you know what? I forgot I can like the supers. Hold on, wait. I can give him hearts. Look at that. 1, 2. Oh, I can't do the super stickers. Loney Jones sent a super sticker, but it won't let me like it. Appreciate you, though. Look at that. I can give him likes. That's fire. That's fire. All right, yeah. So Tuesday, 5 o'clock. I'll probably set up the stream tonight. That way the link's already up and you guys can see it. We'll be back for another stream. Should have did this 5 minutes ago. Forgot I had the bigger webcam set up. So yeah, Tuesday night, 5 p.m. I've said it like 16 times at this point. We'll be back for another stream. More NXT MyGM. This is the most fun I'm having on MyGM since it's been back since 2K22. But mostly that's because we're doing these streams and you guys are making it fun. So thank you guys. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say. I think we've been here long enough, over 2 hours. I think I've thanked you guys. I think I've been grateful enough. I was trying to think of something funny to say there, but just nothing. I need some food in me. That's it. I need some food. Haven't eaten in 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 45 seconds since we turned on this stream. So I think that's the call. I think that's the call. All right, seriously, thank you guys. We'll see you on Tuesday. Universe mode on Monday. And have a good freaking Friday, dude. And have a safe weekend. And clean out